Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be diving into the dark and creepy secrets of the Horne Mansion that you might not know about. So we've actually covered something very similar to this regarding the Aberdeen pig farm. Believe it or not, Rockstar actually uses a lot of real-life examples and references to create stories and Easter eggs in their game. So in case you guys are curious what the real-life connection is to the Aberdeen pig farm that we see in-game, I'll leave a link to that video in the description. Just know it's pretty creepy. Like, there was a real-life couple that did the same thing that the Aberdeen pig farm couple does. And the same thing can be said about the Horne Mansion. Now, if you have no idea what the Horne Mansion is, it is this big sort of yellow house just outside of Van Horn, and it looks very broken down and run down, and it seems as if no one, for the most part, really lives here. There's a bunch of debris on the outside, and it looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time. Now, the big thing about this giant Van Horn house is that on the inside, you can find one of the creepiest Easter eggs, I think, in the game. It's actually known as the Man-Made Mutant. It is this like man-bear-pig-esque creature that has been sewn together by what we think is a mad scientist. I'll also leave another video I did in the description where the creator of this mutant might actually be Thomas Downes. And there's some proof that, backs up that theory. So I'll leave those two videos in the description. But anyways, let's dive into the dark and creepy secrets of the Horne Mansion that you might not have known about. I didn't know about this until one of you guys sent me a message on Facebook saying to check this out. So again, I appreciate all the messages you guys send me. It's really cool to see all the mysteries and theories that you guys have that you want me to check out. Some of which I don't even think I'm capable of doing, but either way, I really like to see you getting involved and sort of being creative with the things we can try out in game. So the Horne Mansion has a deep history. It was actually built by a man named James Van Horn. He was actually a judge, and it was built in 1823. Now, it's located on the Lockport Olcott Road in Niagara Country, New York on Route 78, and is also considered to be haunted. Now, as you guys know, Van Horn is on the sort of top east side of the map. So I don't know if that would be accurate to say that that is New York. I don't think it is, but remember, Rockstar's map and the real world map aren't going to be 100% to scale, but at least it's on the right side of the map on the sort of northeastern side, which is where New York is in the United States. So a little bit of background on who Judge James Van Horn is. He was born in the state of New Jersey, and he settled in Newfane, New York in 1817 with 9 children. And he ended up building this giant house to actually house all of his children. Now, here's where things get a little bit creepy. In 1996, a student of the Niagara County Community College created a haunted house in the mansion, and psychics have long called the building haunted. The Horne Mansion is one of several haunted locations in Niagara County and western New York. During renovations, roofers witnessed faces in the windows on the vacant mansion and saw lights flicker for no reason. Carpenters saw spirits appear to them. The person who haunts the mansion is said to be Melinda with a few others. The grave of Melinda, wife of James Van Horn Jr., is located in the Rose Garden to the south side of the grounds. Cars have skidded to avoid hitting a girl running from the mansion who later vanishes, and the girl is believed to be Melinda. People have held seances there and have recounted other paranormal occurrences as well. The bones of Melinda have since been moved to a small area in the backyard of the mansion, and no other paranormal encounters have been made. Okay, so there's a lot of interesting things I picked up on there. Number one, this mansion is apparently haunted. Lights flicker on the inside, and faces can be seen in the windows. So every time I had visited this place, the Man-Made Mutant house, in the past, I had always visited during the daytime. I had never visited during the evening. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Van Horn creeps me out. Like, this area near Roanoke Ridge, it's just ultra creepy. I don't necessarily like hanging around it at night. But anyways, for the sake of this video, I did want to visit this area at night in the Horne Mansion just to see if we could spot any of those creepy occurrences. to see if we could see haunting spirits or see flickering lights. And I was kind of shocked. So upon visiting the mansion for the first time, I noticed that the window in which our man-made mutant is at was pitch black. However, as we approached the house, the lights suddenly flickered on. Like, I wish I was joking, but you guys can see there, it goes from pitch black to light instantaneously. Now, I don't know if that was a glitch or if that was supposed to happen or if someone turned the lights on. All I know is it made things very, very creepy. So again, that's the first thing I noticed right there. Now, I wanted to climb inside the window to see if there would be any differences, and it's just even more creepy. Like, there's a flickering light that does sort of come from the ceiling. So maybe that's a reference to the haunted things that people used to see at this place, the flickering light. You can also see the man-made mutant is still there. I wanted to do some experiments. The first thing I did was shoot the light, which did end up making it flicker even more. And things just got so creepy when I did that. I really regretted this decision. I can't tell you how anxious I was when I was recording this last night. Like, the entire time I was just waiting for something to jump out of the wall or the man-made mutant to come to life and to just completely scare me to death. So it got really dark once we took that light out. You can't actually do anything more with the mutant or anything else on the inside here, but this place is just incredibly creepy at night. Like, there's a level of creepiness here that you don't get if you go during the daytime. Now, the next thing that was kind of interesting is, and I don't know if this was the soundtrack in Roanoke Ridge, but I heard these very creepy noises. It almost sounded like interference on a radio, but in like a really creepy tone. I'll let you guys take a listen to it right now. This is what I heard, and this is what I was talking about. So is that the soundtrack or musical score that's supposed to play in Roanoke Ridge, or is that something different related to this big Van Horne mansion? Now, one interesting theory that you guys pointed out to me is that this mansion is really only seen in one mission. In Chapter 6, a mission called The Delights of Van Horne, you actually find Micah sitting on the edge of this building. I'll let you guys take a listen to this cutscene right here. He doesn't mention anything particular about the mansion, but why would he be sitting on the front porch?
Ah, there he is. Old Black Lung Morgan.
Shut up.
Was you followed?
Excuse me?
Was you followed?
You know who you're talking to.
I ain't sure. I ain't sure about much no more. All I know is there's law whenever you're around.
Is that so? Because it seems to me that since you've been riding with us, there ain't been nothing but trouble. Stirring things up all the time, getting in Dutch's ear. Seems wherever you is, there's Pinkertons and vice versa. So you better watch your goddamn mouth, boy! Or...
Take it easy, cowboy. You're gonna do yourself a mischief way you're heading.
Micah, shut it!
He started it! Dutch says we is to go on with plans to create a diversion. We gotta get some explosives to blow up the bridge. Keep the army out of here a few days.
I think it's a real bad idea.
I don't think Dutch cares too much what you think.
That's clear.
We gotta confuse him one last time. Then he and I will head to Blackwater, collect the money, and help everyone leave. He's got a boat lined up.
Blackwater's a fool's errand. Everyone knows it. Even a greedy moron like you.
It's Dutch's choice, Arthur. You're just a senior gun, same as the rest of us. Only you ain't well.
I'm fine.
Then you'll do Dutch's bidding, which is robbing a stage that's coming from Annisburg full of explosives.
Rob a stage. All we seem to ever do is rob a stage, you and me.
Not me, you two. I got my own planning to do. You boys got this.
Shit. Guess we have. Come on, Arthur.
And Cowpoke, take it easy. You could do with a vacation,
So does Micah have something to do with this mansion and the fact that it's haunted or creepy? As if we needed another reason to hate Micah Bell in game. That would just add so much more fuel to the fire right there. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Do you think there's more than meets the eye at this Van Horne Mansion with the Man-Made Mutant? Do you think there's something really haunted going on here? Or do you think those are just ghost tales meant to sort of scare us and what Rockstar used for the inspiration of this mansion? Again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking down there and more. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.